money count Monday.
Make Money Count Monday, where money talks and nonsense walks. Your greatest investment isn't your money. Now, what if I told you the biggest investment you'll ever make isn't in the stock market? It isn't in real estate, not even Bitcoin, and it isn't hiding under your mattress. I'll give you a hint. It's about 6 inches, and it's between your ears. Yeah, it's your brain, because before money changes, your thinking must change. And if your thinking never changes, well, your bank account usually doesn't either. Welcome to Make Money Count Monday, where money talks and nonsense walks. So let's start way back. Years ago, America was just 13 struggling colonies. They had no financial system, no economic power, and really no real direction. Then leaders built a financial system, and it helped build one of the strongest economies in history. Now, I want you to think about your family. Have you built a financial system? Or are you just hoping everything works out? Because hope is not a retirement plan. And you guys, neither is crossing your fingers every month hoping Social Security keeps showing up. So this is something that really caught my attention over the weekend. A friend and I were recently discussing whether the American dream still exists or has it disappeared. And I said, no, I think it's just changed. Today, your children and grandchildren aren't just competing with the kid down the street or in another high school or in their classroom. They're competing with kids in India, in Kenya, in China, all over the world. The competition is global now. And I also have to add, now they are competing with artificial intelligence. And that's just the reality. And while your kids are scrolling, someone else's child is studying. While your grandchild is binge watching, someone else's grandchild is building. Now, while they're saying to you, this is what your kids are saying. You know what, I'll do it tomorrow, Nana. I'll do it tomorrow, Granddad. Somebody else's children is beating them because somebody else said, no, you'll do it today. Or some kids have done it yesterday. So here's something I want you to think about, because some people think wealth magically appears because they watch, 3 or 4 TikTok videos. They have 2 influencers that they follow, and they bought one cryptocurrency named after a dog. But real wealth usually isn't exciting. It's learning, it's planning, it's knowing what you're investing in, and then doing it consistently, protecting what you've built, and repeating those habits decade over decade over decade. I just think it's funny that the nerds in your school that were boring, you didn't pay any attention to, those are the ones that are becoming millionaires. And it's not by accident, you guys. It's by learning and making that more important, learning much more important than understanding the latest TikTok challenge. So I want you to take this one statement with you today. And I want you to think about it every time you give your child or your grandchild money. It's about checks. We don't see checks that much anymore. But, for example, get a check and show it to your child, the front and the back. Point to the 2 places on the check that must be signed for money to be transferred from one person to the other. Do you want to be the person who gives the money to another, or do you want to be the person who receives it? Because it's a huge difference. The difference isn't simply who signs the front of the paycheck or the back. It's who creates the opportunity for the other to receive, which to me is just as important as in business, who calls the meeting, who sets the agenda, who builds something valuable enough that other people want to be a part of it. And you know what, you guys? That's a mindset. and mindsets can be taught, disseminated to other like-minded people who want to learn and create and grow a financially strong, healthy, and responsible family. And those who want to do it for generations. As I always say, it's better to be the one who can give a blessing than to be the one who needs a blessing. At Secure 65 Health Plans, we believe financial literacy should become a family tradition. That's why we're launching our grandparents and kids Summer Wealth Mastermind class. Okay? It's going to go all summer long, and we're inviting seniors to bring your children and bring your grandchildren. Bring the whole family. Because one generation learning can change the next 5. Imagine teaching your grandchildren how money works, how investing works, how credit works, how trusts protect wealth, how insurance protects families, and how financial decisions today create opportunities for tomorrow. That education can never be repossessed. It can't be burnt down. It can't be stolen. And nobody can actually tax your knowledge. Our mission, you guys, is simple: to help create 100 financially independent families. Families who understand money. Families who build wealth together instead of separately. Families who leave knowledge to the next generation instead of confusion. Because wealth isn't just money. Wealth, true wealth, is wisdom. It's discipline, it's planning, and making decisions right now your children and your grandchildren will thank you for tomorrow. So you guys, if you'd like to join our Secure 65 Health Plans Wealth Mastermind class, we'd love to have you. Bring your children, okay? Bring your grandchildren, bring your nieces and nephews, and tell them to bring questions. Send us topics you would like to discuss, because this is for you. And let's learn together, let's grow together, and let's build a financial future that lasts for generations. If you have questions about it, email us at info@mybivix.com or sign up on our Wealth Mastermind Facebook community. Okay? I'm Moné Swann, and this has been Make Money Count Monday, where money talks, and you guys know the rest, nonsense walks. Love you guys. Let's make this summer something special. Have a great day. Bye.
Make money count Monday. Where money count Monday. Make money count Monday. Where money count Monday. Make money count Monday.